The Terrifics #8, Jeff Lemire writing, Dale Eaglesham on the art, who of course is going to do Shazam in a couple of months, so pay attention to his style, very pulpy, which is working for this, will work for Shazam too. So they're with Tom Strong, and they realise that, okay, Tom Strong family's been taken into these different worlds in this, what was it, the Forest of Eternity or something like that it was called?
Yes.
Forest of Eternity.
Forest of Eternity.
It's on the first page.
I remembered it. Nice. So they basically split into teams, and Linya's very worried that if she breaks out of the divines by going, incorporeal again, she won't be able to go back. But she does, and she's happy, and she uses her blast with the I can't remember what she calls it to make the stuff explode. And they're all fine, and they're like, okay, so let's split up and go look for Tom Strong's family members, and they all get into different portals. Plastic Man goes with the robot butler.
I love that. Before that, when they're like, when Terrific's like, okay, we'll split up and we'll find out what's going on. He gives himself a little bit of almost like a cowboy look with the hat and stuff in the background. Just with like one panel, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really nice. They go to all different portals, they split up, and Plastic Man's with the robot butler, and they're trying to save, I think it's the assistant they're trying to save. And
the gorilla.
Plastic Man becomes a boat, so they can go on the river.
Hang on, let's not bury the lead here.
Okay.
Who are they fighting?
Okay, Doctor Doom? No, not Doom, sorry, Doctor Dread.
Doctor Dread.
Yes. I'm sorry, I had a Freudian slip and said the actual character we're ripping off from Marvel.
Yeah.
Alright?
From they're in Funnyland, which I was like, oh come on, we could have done Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew.
Yeah, but when he showed up, it's like, oh, you're gonna have to escape the trap of Doctor Dread, and Plastic Man just turns and goes, oh boy, that's how I felt. I was like, okay, that's where
I will never turn up talking duck cartoon characters in my thing, right? Right. If they want to actually just have Daffy be like one of the villains one year on an issue of this, I'm cool with that too. But no, duck characters for the win, and super fun. I mean, this was delightful. This was the one that probably got the most time. Linya and Rex go off together as well, and they of course encounter what looks like his daughter, Rex's daughter.
Yeah.
They go to the Aztec.
The Aztec world.
Empire.
Yep, and I like that Rex gets to show off his pulp hero-ness here.
Yeah.
Because
he has no powers, so he's jumping with his laser gun and whatnot. Actually, my favorite little thing about the detail about the Aztec world was the it says there's an editor's note like saying, "Oh, this is translated from." Actually, we have no idea what this is translated from.
Right.
it's just translated. I was like, okay, that's a fun little touch. I like that. I like that.
And I like that when Tesla Strong shows up, Linya had just set Element Dog on the people in the Aztec armor, and you look at the dog and he's got what looks like the bottom of someone's pants in his mouth. Like again, it's still like a cartoon.
This is delightful. It's why in a week like this, where there's so many of these big, high concept things, this is just like a really fun. Like even the fact that we're in a forest where it has portals to different worlds, and it's all these different wacky places we can go. There's a duck villain. There's an Aztec mech suit, because there's literally mech suits in this Aztec world. There's like drivers in these like mechs, these Aztec things.
Yep.
It's super fun.
Azmechs, if you will.
Azmechs, they're very good. Terrifics with Tom Strong, and they go to what appears to be because Terrific thinks that he's still he's went back to his world. I don't believe that for a second. Sure, there's a Batman here, there's a Gotham City, and there's a bat symbol, and a bat signal rather, but this is something different.
I think it's more interesting if it is our world, though.
It looked too, I don't know. It was like it was intentionally more pulpy looking than the main world. If that makes sense.
It does. No, it does. So, but Swamp Thing's also there because that's the reveal that we get.
That's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could still be pulp Batman.
Yeah.
Because
I was expecting the final reveal to be before we got to the end that we'd see the Batman, but it wouldn't be our Batman. It would be like pulpy, like 40s Batman or something like that.
Like Batman with a gun from the Brian Azzarello stuff.
Oh yeah, sure. Swamp Thing does look normal, admittedly, but I mean, it might not be our Swamp Thing. Maybe Swamp Thing always looks the same, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, he looks like Zach Wilde still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatevs. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to like analyze or anything like that. It's just a really fun book.
It is fun, isn't it? It's just really straightforward blast. You know, you've got Plastic Man making himself a gun so that the robot Newman, I believe he was called, can shoot a bomb out of his mouth, and then he turns into a boat to chase a gorilla strapped to a log down a waterfall.
Yes, that is an accurate
To be
description.
saved by Warren Strong, who's a rabbit version of Tom Strong.
Yeah, with a
Helicopter.
Yeah.
Yes, that accurately describes that. I would actually just add on one detail that the bomb that the gun version of Plastic Man's firing is the classic black bomb with the fuse. It's not like it's some realistic looking bomb. This is your Mario bomb.
Yeah. Ba-bomb.
Ba-bomb.
Exactly. It's delightful.
It's delightful. I have nothing more to add, but it's delightful and fun.
Yeah, it was fun. This is what I signed on for in this one. Like, and that they're all they can separate, which is cool, because it can change the way the stories are being told.
Yeah, actually, one small moment I liked is Tom Strong calls them the Terrifics, and then Mr. Terrific's like, "Wait, who called us that?" He's like, "Oh, the girl called you that," and he's like, "Huh."
Right.
Yeah.
It's spreading.
She's really growing on me. I like this Linya. It's not just because I thought she was Phantom Girl from Legion,
And obviously, it sets up the idea, of course, that they're not bound together anymore. But Tom Strong says, "Oh, you're kind of like a family yourselves together."
Yeah.
Because they're kind of sharing stories and whatnot. So it's setting up the idea that they might choose to stay together, which we knew was eventually going to happen. But it's nice to kind of get the seeds of that kind of planted. So it's good.
It's actually interesting that it's taken as long as this. Yeah, we're 8 issues in, and now we're thinking about that.
Yeah, I know he had 12 issues like in the can when we started, did Lemire, but we'll see what he's got beyond that now. So
just to check that that's not going to end up the final issue, because it could.
I think out of all the New Age books, that's the one that's more likely to continue, be it past its.
No, I agree. But if Lemire's like, he said 12 issues in the can, if that was all he wanted to do, which is possible.
Right.
Hopefully not. I can see
Many
many an adventure with this team. All right, that's rate Terrifics. Matt, what do you give it?
8. Still really, really a lot of fun. I like Earlsham's art a lot.
How do you give it, Connor?
Yeah, 7.5. It's fun.
I'll go with it. I'm always delighted to read this.